It seems like YouTube has taken the side of its content creators versus Nikola and the whole fiasco that's been happening over the past few days. So if you don't know, pretty much every video of anyone's channels who has used footage of Nikola has been struck down by the company. They're trying to remove all bad press about their company. They've been doing this for the past few days. It got massive attention. A bunch of different news organizations ran articles about this. It was massive news. And a bunch of people reached out to me after I posted my video being taken down, and I appreciate all the support I received as well. And it turns out that YouTube is actually supporting its content creators, which I know is unusual because in many cases a lot of people don't like what YouTube has been doing over the past few years. But at least in this scenario, it seems like they are taking the side of their content creators. So 2 days ago, my video on Nikola was struck down. It was removed from the internet. I received a strike on my channel, which is terrible. If you get 3 strikes within 90 days, your channel completely goes away. You lose everything. So you don't want that to happen. Getting a strike is a terrible thing. Yesterday, I filed a counterclaim against Nikola. I filed that with YouTube, trying to get my video put back up, saying that it was within fair use laws, and there's no reason why my video should have been taken down. And today, YouTube has reinstated my video. So I'll have a link below if you want to watch the original video that I made. The video is now up. I can now make money from it. However, there is still a strike on my channel. So Nikola is still not giving up on this. They still put a strike on my channel. But YouTube said, I got an email from them. They said, your video is fine as far as we are concerned. So they allowed my video to return on the platform. Now, Nikola can escalate the issue if they want to. I did have to submit all my information to them. So potentially they could still sue me if they want to go that route. But I don't actually think that's going to happen. Because really they don't have any case here at all. My video is now up, but there are a couple interesting things to point out about this. So I'll go ahead and we'll talk about this together inside my actual computer. Okay, so this is inside my computer, inside the YouTube studio. If you had an account, this is what it would look like. And you can see right here it has channel violations, active copyright strikes 1. If we click on it, you'll see some interesting part. If you saw the last video I did, it showed exactly what video it was, and there's nothing here now, right? So the actual video that was struck down, YouTube allowed that to come back up, but there is still a strike on my channel. So Nikola, if you are listening, you need to remove the strike. You have no reason to put it up there. YouTube agrees with me. That's why they allowed my video to come back up. But what's really interesting, if you come over here, this important notification, and it says video removed from YouTube. We complied with a legal copyright takedown, and you click on next steps, and there's nothing here. It says not affected. It says visibility public. It says monetization on. So YouTube has put my video back up again, but I do still have a strike on the channel. Now, this received tons and tons of attention, not just me, but other channels as well. And a bunch of media organizations actually ran articles on this. And one thing I want to quickly go over is right here, Financial Times. They did a great article on this. We're not going to look at the whole article, just as one part I have highlighted right here. Financial Times actually contacted Nikola. I tried to contact them. They won't talk to me. But they did talk to Financial Times. It says, a spokesman for Nikola said, YouTube regularly identifies copyright violations of Nikola content and shares the list of videos with us. Based on YouTube's information, our initial action was to submit takedown requests to remove the content that was used without our permission. Going forward, we will evaluate these flag videos on a case-by-case basis. This is a lie. This is absolutely a lie, what they just said. I have had this happen to me. I've had other people use my content, and YouTube does send you notifications if they find your exact content video or portions of your video in other people's content. They'll send you notifications, but there's no button to like automatically flag those people. If I find my content on someone else's video, I have to go through a long process of filling out a bunch of information, all my information, and then YouTube says, are you sure you want to do this? Are you sure it's not fair use what they're doing? And then you have to go through this whole process. It's a very long process. It's not something that happens automatically. Someone has to do it manually. So someone at Nikola, case by case, went through each one of these videos and personally flagged all of these. Nikola received a ton of backlash, and now they're backtracking and saying, "Oh no, it was just a part of a automated system. We didn't know what we were doing." Completely not true at all. So YouTube disputed Nikola's characterization of the process. Nikola has access to our copyright match tool, which does not automatically remove any videos, which I just said Alex Joseph, a YouTube spokesperson. Users must fill out a copyright removal request form, and when doing so, we remind them to consider exceptions to copyright law. Anyone who believes their reuse of a video or segment is protected by fair use can file a counter notice. And that is exactly what I did. I filed a counter notice. YouTube agreed with me. What I did, I put like a 15-30 second clip of their video in my over 10-minute video, and they agreed with me everything was fine, that I could use that. So that's why my video, very fortunately, is now back up again. I'll have a link below if you want to check that out. However, I do still have a strike on the channel. This is something that Nikola needs to remove. They need to take the strike off of my channel. They need to do this for every other content creator, Tom Nash, all the other people who have had strikes on their channel. He almost had his channel completely wiped out. They tried to strike down 3 of his videos, only 2 went through. And I do want to say, to finish the video, I am very thankful to everyone who has supported me. A lot of people reached out and said, you know, we're going to support you. And a lot of news organizations actually ran with the story about Nikola flagging all these different channels. And so this is very good news, that this company, Nikola, which is horribly, horribly managed, can't just steamroll a bunch of people putting actual good content on YouTube. So thank you everyone for the support. Again, I still need to get the copyright strike removed from Nikola, so I'm going to stay on that. But the video is now back up and you can watch it, and there's a link below. Thanks everyone for watching, and have a fantastic day.